Hello everyone, I'm Jelly. Today I'm going to talk about mobile surveillance. So what is mobile surveillance? The rise of mobile surveillance is tied to early developments in mobile infrastructures. Technical design choices essentially turned mobile devices into tracking systems. To build a manageable system, engineers sought ways to quickly and easily locate devices in cellular networks. However, nowadays, when mobile phones are turned on, cell phone emit short, silent pulses of data that are tracked by network operators and others, which causes a new form of mobile-enabled surveillance. The surveillance is one-way observation of control. On government side, surveillance provides security and protection. On corporation side, surveillance is the source of profit. What's more, both of governments and corporations surveillance has offended public privacy. Now talk about privacy. We know that the internet has turned into a massive surveillance tool. We are constantly monitored on the internet by hundreds of companies. Everything we do is recorded, collected, and collated by corporations and governments. Maintaining privacy from this powerful entity is basically impossible, and any illusion of privacy we maintain is based either on ignorance or on our unwillingness to accept what's really going on. The ubiquitous surveillance makes us exposed in the public. When you enter a coffee shop for a second time, the internet is connected automatically, which means the shop's Wi-Fi has already recognized you. When you drive a car around, no need to show ID. The police officers have already known your information only based on your car plate. When you log into your Facebook account, there is no need for second time putting your PIN number on. Sometimes, when you check unfamiliar websites, they have also recognized you and asked your permission for entering into your Facebook or Twitter account. All these suddenly show up phenomena create awkward and shocked moments. We are being confused and feeling unsafe frequently living in the internet world. Next, talk about involving people for surveillance. A new report looks at the state privacy practice of 43 Canadian internet service providers and finds that most of them care very little about what they do with your information. In fact, it appears that many Canadian internet carriers are in violation of their legal responsibilities and the Canadian privacy law. Keeping internet users in the know or in the dark is reported by Toronto area researchers. Canadians are increasingly concerned about their privacy, essentially how personal information about them that ends up online might be used in government surveillance, and due to many Canadians are not comfortable with government departments and agencies requesting personal information from telecommunications companies without a warrant. American liberal big government statists who see a large government as the ultimate arbiter of all human experience, finally getting the point that the large government is a direct threat to freedom. Worldwide citizens wake up for privacy revolution. Then I'm gonna show two examples of surveillance. One is in Vancouver. Vancouver TransLink, the Compass card. So how does it work? You just simply tap your Compass card on a card reader when you board a bus or SkyTrain usually, and enjoy your ride. But do not forget to tap out when you get off from the transportation. That is how the Compass card calculates your fare. Therefore, the location data will be shown in the TransLink system. The distance and the specific time that you are located are easily to be found out. Another example is a Google Map, the influence in worldwide for surveillance. Google, for its part, is committed to its strategy of having the best map, whatever the cost. It offers satellite imagery, street maps, 360-degree panoramic views of streets, real-time traffic conditions, and route planning for traveling by foot, car, bicycle, or public transportation. Google Maps satellite view is a top-down or bird's eye view. Most of high-resolution imagery of cities is aerial photography. Google Map makers allows users to collaboratively expand and update the service's mapping worldwide. Google Maps for mobile was released in September 2008 and featured GPS turn-by-turn navigation. In August 2013, it was determined to be the world's most popular app for smartphones, with over 54% of global smartphone owners using it at least once. Same as Google Map in China, the search engine Baidu also released a similar GPS application called Baidu Map. So this is all my presentation for today. Thanks everyone.